From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Julio Teheran gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What's your take on him, H?
Man, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He will lead this one off today.
Number 7.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Maybe a threat of a thunderstorm or two later on. Game time temperature here and even 90 degrees. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Left fielder, Jason Worth.
Here's Jason Worth. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's got 5 base hits in 32 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 12 times as well. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
0-1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
From the stretch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
No one out with a runner at second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the throw by Markakis is too late. He's in there at third. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Murphy. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
The 1-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here's the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Nationals are out in front here, 1-0. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ender Inciarte.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Now the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
0-2.
Here's the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Stepping up now, Dansby Swanson. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
The 0-1 delivery. Ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
Here's the pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
He's got a fastball at 96 and a curveball. You have to pick one or the other. He's just too filthy to sit there and think you're going to be able to read and react. Sit on one and take the other.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Matt.
So here's Matt Kemp now. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, 4 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
Down the 3rd baseline, fielded by Rendon. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. 2nd inning coming up, all even at 1 apiece. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out in the top half of the 2nd.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Freddie Freeman. Freddie can pick it, man. Throw the ball in the dirt. Freddie's coming up with it. And don't be surprised he does the splits on you every now and then.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he sat down on strikes here. There are 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Nick Markakis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Bryce Harper. You know, when he first broke into the league when he was 19, 20 years old, he was running around like a crazy man all over the place like a little jackrabbit. Out of control. He's calmed it down now, and he's really become a nice outfielder.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. Here it is on 3-0. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-0 delivery. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. A man at third with one away. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out and a runner on third. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When you talk about fighting, he's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. A tag from Wieters, and he is out trying to score.
I think the decision to send him home came down to one thing: the guy they're facing on the mound. He's not likely to struggle out there and give up several runs. So I think they thought risking it for an early run was worth it. Didn't pay off that time, though.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. And welcome back to Cobb County, Georgia for baseball on MLB Network. Third inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Adam Eaton.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Adam Lind will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Adam Lind.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Hard liner to center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 delivery. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Enny Romero, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Enny Romero.
Kurt Suzuki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Kurt Suzuki.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Oh, and he misses it. And he's retired 1 away.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Worth is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dansby Swanson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Josh Colmenter, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Colmenter.
Striding in once again, Jason Worth comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jason Worth.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 1-1 on its way to Worth. And this is fouled back and out of play. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Freeman is over and he puts it away for the first out.
Up next for Washington, second baseman Daniel Murphy.
Digging in to try it again, Daniel Murphy. In his career against this pitcher, 6 for 15. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Kemp. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Stepping in, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Too high, 1-0.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder Matt Kemp.
Ready for another chance? Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street. One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Some guys have full power and that's it, but then there are guys like this who have power to all fields. What a threat. Take a look here. He generates so much bat speed with his lower half to his arms. It looks like he just flicks the bat at this thing, and he darn near hits it out of the park.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Ball two. Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Here it is on 3-1. Lifted in the air to center. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Here's Brandon Phillips. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Now the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
From the stretch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. From the stretch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. Kemp rounds the corner and is headed home. And the Braves are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on just 1 hit. No errors. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.